The man has been handling Imo, with an iron hand. Imo State government, in a high-handed manner, was in control of the political situation.
Wow.
The PDP has not been progressively a walkover in Imo politics.
Okay. Welcome to Noble TV Live. Today, we are looking at what has just transpired in Nigeria, particularly as it affects off-season elections in Imo, Kogi, and the Bayelsa states. But for now, we want to look at critically on what actually happened in Imo. For those of us that are not yet aware, that Hope Uzodinma has actually been returned as the winner of the election. But how it happened and other things surrounding the election before, during, and after the election, forms the basic topic of today. And therefore, I have just invited a veteran in journalism to actually help handle this topic. And it's no other person than Gray Amona.
Thank you.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Yes. You had my introduction.
Yes.
Yes, Imo State governorship election has just been concluded, and Hope Uzodinma has been declared the winner. Your take on it?
Yes. The result, is a kind of the winner. The situation is lost and won situation.
Okay.
Hope Uzodinma was expected to win because the background had always favored retention of the status quo. So the only thing is that the margin, is rather excessive. Yes.
Okay, when you say the margin is actually excessive, you are talking about maybe Hope Uzodinma scored 540 votes.
Yes.
As against
the opposition.
The nearest being 71 by PDP's Chris Anyango.
Yes.
So
the Labour.
Yes, Labour coming up 61,000.
Yes. So, comrade, the distribution is rather too wide.
Yes, against you're saying it's against maybe focus by pundits during.
Apart from forecast, PDP had not been progressively a walkover in Imo politics.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
By extension, the opposition. And if you actually discern the mood of public opinion is a mixture of so many social forces, contributing, their quota to opinion formation, and nobody has been very, very happy, with Hope Uzodinma's handling of the situation, especially as he handled the labor protest. So it's a lost and won situation, and that is just it.
Okay. Now, before the election, we had Simon Ekpa, a factional leader of IPOB, asking the people not to bother coming out for vote. And now we are getting a result that all the 27 local government areas were represented, in the lineup of these voters. Of course, Uzodinma won in all of them. How do you see the one by Simon Ekpa, and actually the people's actions of participation in the election?
Simon Ekpa's intrusion, to me, did not particularly affect, the voter apathy. If you want to actually, do a computation of voter apathy, it will be statistically difficult. But what we had, that the election at all was concluded, simply signifies that all is not, it's not the same capitulation to what Ekpa, normally orders Imo electorate. People came out, and not the actual percentage, but the electoral process was not impeded.
But the result now does not reflect maybe what Ajero went to Imo State to do, assuming he went for campaigns and all that.
Yes.
So he still did not. So do you see the attack on Ajero as something that was actually misguided?
By the
government established.
Yes. The attack simply indicated that Imo State government, in a high-handed manner, was in control of the political situation.
Wow.
Look at that clause. In a high-handed manner, it has not been in control of the political situation with sufficient measure of flexibility. There's a lot of rigidity in the system because everything flows from government house. The man has been handling Imo, with an iron hand. And there was like the expectation was like, let Kajero come and we'll show him, what we are.
Yeah.
So the way the Uzodinma administration had carried itself, it did not actually signify, definitively that there will be a shake-up of the status quo. The status quo remains. And it remains not because it's liked.
Yeah.
It remains not because democracy has actually, been practiced with all consistency. It shows that the hand with iron, the hand that is made up of iron, is in charge. And it is also a sign of a kind of politics in this part of the world.
In other words,
Yes.
the result may not have reflected the actual position of the Imo people as far as campaigns and
That's
election
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Handling the situation with an iron hand show that all democratic opposition has been silenced, repressed.
Okay.
There's political repression. That's the indication of this result.
Okay, we are drawing the curtain here, and yes, Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has been re-elected governor of Imo State, scoring about 540,308 votes to defeat his closest rivals, PDP and Labour Party candidates. But according to Great Amona, yes, he has won, but that result may not actually reflect the actual position of the electorate, given the fact that there was an overbearing influence on the people prior to the election. He recalls the maltreatment meted to the Labour president before that election and other issues that came up around that period, which people expected that would have affected the result. But unfortunately, the result defied all postulations by pundits. So thank you very much for being there. We expect that you like, share, and comment, even as we expect also that you press the notification button so that when next we come again, you'll be one of the first people to get the updates from Noble TV Live. Thank you for being there. My name remains August Nomilo, and I've been with Great Amona. Bye-bye.